Hello and welcome to Festool TV. My name is Frank. Today's episode is about the CS50. Here we have the standard version. In today's episode, I'll show you the set version. I'll show you all the attachments like the width extension table, length extension table and sliding table. We'll use this range of attachments to trim this panel. First, I'll start with the length extension table. It is fitted at the back. Before we attach the guide extension, we must fit two holders. These are included in the scope of delivery. Take some time to align the holders. They are fitted with two screws as described in the operating manual. The length extension table is then attached to the holders. I'll lock the guide extension with these screws. The advantage is that I can quickly remove and attach it. If the basic holders are fitted on the side, I'll leave them on the machine, so that I can pull out or fold down the guide extension at any time for better mobility. The rear table is fitted. We'll attach the width extension table on the side. I'll just move the suction hose. Then I'll take the preset profile setting rail from the garage. For the width extension table, I don't have to fit any holders. These supports are fitted on the width extension table. The extension table is attached using the V-groove profile at the top. The mounts are positioned on the frame. I'll align the guide extension with the scale so that it's flush. Now I can fasten the screws and clamps at the bottom of the extension table. It's no problem at all if the attachments move slightly during transport. The extension tables are all designed so that you can readjust them. If there are any inaccuracies, such as with scaling, you can loosen and readjust the screws. Now we've fitted the length extension table and the width extension table. You can already see that the surface is much better for machining. Next, I'll fit the sliding table. The sliding table can be fitted in two positions. Here we have 1, 2, 3 black screws. I clipped on these mounts earlier. I can fit the sliding table in either this or this position. I choose the placement. This depends what cutting path is needed for the application. I've decided on this position. The sliding table is attached to the V-groove profile and tightened with the two screws. Here too, the height can be adjusted using the two screws on the sliding table and width extension table. The sliding table can now move easily. I can also lock it. There is a little screw underneath to secure it. But as the name implies, the sliding table should be movable. I'll equip the saw with the preset profile setting rail. This time, I'll fit it on the side. I'll screw in the fence. This means I can now cut parts to length. I can also fit the whole preset profile setting rail on the other side, so I don't always have to lift my workpiece over the fence. A stopper is still missing on the side. You could, of course, use the preset profile setting rail, but the set version has a very convenient stopper. It has 3 attachment points. One has the fine adjuster. Here I can adjust the fence to 1/10 of a millimeter. There's also a terminal and a main terminal at the front, so the stopper has a very firm hold after the measurement has been set. The stopper is attached at the front and back. I can move the stopper like this, and I can gauge the measurement on my scales. If I want to cut the panel to 38 millimeters, I set the measurement here. It's very simple. I just have to tighten the screw. I can also finely adjust the fence to 1/10 of a millimeter. Alternatively, I can fix the clamp to lock the rear area. Sawing solid wood sheet materials can cause tensions. I'll move the saw to the middle and lock it. Then I'll push the fence back slightly. This means that there's less strain on areas of potential tension. So far, so good. You'll now see the fully assembled CS50 set version. Now, let's cut through the material. As you see, I've just stopped. Why? Perfectly simple. If I push the workpiece through, I'll collide with the suction hose. We've thought of something for this. At the back, you can see a small clamp. You can fit this clamp to various points on the suction hose. So I can divert the suction hose and, for instance, fit it on the side. This way, I can push the workpiece through very easily. I hope everything will now work. I'll put my protective gear back on. Now, let's get going. As you see, we have a fine, clean cut. The guard collects all the chips that have been produced. We'll do the same for the cross-cut version. Let's cut the board to length. I'll start here. I can move it very easily, and then I simply do the same again. It's a piece of cake to cut larger sheet materials with the width extension table, length extension table and sliding table. Whether on a construction site or in a workshop, this set is ideal for building a cupboard or shelves. I hope you enjoyed the video, even if there were some little detours. I'm Frank. Thanks for watching. See you next time.